Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Financial Institutions and MLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Florida LO 76508, Georgia 69178, Idaho, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926.
She's the mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call mom.
All right, welcome to Mortgage Mom Radio. I'm Debbie Marcoux, and today we're going to be talking more about debt. I know that I do a couple of shows a week. We consolidate them all into one to go live on, or not live, but to go on air on Saturdays and Sundays by radio. But today I was going to change the subject today, but I decided to continue to talk about debt. On Monday, I talked to you guys all about paying off your credit card debt, everything that you took on from the holidays, from all of your shopping, from all of your gifts, knowing what your credit card balances are. Have you looked at your credit card statements? Most people have not. And when I actually started to look more into this, I found an article that was put on CNBC. And it actually says, I'm going to read it to you guys. So I felt it was really important to continue on with the same topic to make sure that we're all on the same page and we get all of my listeners to actually pull those credit card statements and look and see, what are you paying? How much do you owe? So the news article, it actually grabbed my attention. I'm going to read it to you guys. And it says, CNBC, 40% of Americans with credit card debt don't know this crucial fact. It says interest rates on credit cards are high compared with other products and are expected to rise even higher this year. So then it can actually, obviously, that's luring you in, right, to go ahead and take a look at the article. So you click on the article, and I'm going to just read it to you. It goes very, very fast, but it says many Americans are in the dark about one important aspect of their credit cards. One of those who carry a balance, 40% don't know the interest rate they're being charged on their primary card. A new survey from Bankrate found that could wind up costing them a lot of money. As much as we have heard about record low rates on other products, credit cards are already high and are probably heading higher, said Ted Rossman, senior industry analyst at Bankrate and creditcards.com. The average credit card rate is 16.3%, according to Bankrate, with the Federal Reserve planning to raise interest rates this year. Credit card rates will be more like an average 17% by the end of the year, Rossman predicts. Yet those who carry balances tend to have even higher interest rates, perhaps due to lower credit scores, he said. Accounts assessed interest had an average of 17.13% in the third quarter of 2021. At the higher rate, if you made minimum payments towards the average credit card balance, which is $5,525, according to Experian, it would take you 16 years to pay off the debt. You would owe more than $6,500 in interest, Bankrate calculated. So again, I just, and there's more that goes on into it, but that is some really important things to talk about, to hear. And it goes back to what I was talking about on Monday. If you make a minimum monthly payment on your credit card, and by making that minimum monthly payment, it's going to take you 16 years to pay off the debt, you're much better off getting that consolidated into a mortgage if you are a homeowner, even if you are going to do a mortgage of 15, 20, or 30 years, when we're talking about interest rates in the 3% on average. So significantly different in the interest by consolidating and doing a refinance. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. It is very, very important to know what your interest rates are, how much do you owe, all of that great stuff. So please make sure that you guys are looking into that. If you have acquired holiday debt, if you've acquired credit card balances, if you've acquired some of those buy now, pay later loans, definitely look into it, especially if you are a homeowner and it is possible for you to do a refinance with equity to get some of that debt paid off. what is the best thing that you could possibly do? It's to give us a call, like I mentioned. It's 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. That's WELEND and the number 4. As mentioned in this article, interest rates are going to go up. They are already telling us that they are going to be increasing that Federal Reserve prime rate this year. They're talking about possibly 3 times this year. So those interest rates on those credit cards are going to go up. The interest rates on mortgages are already on the escalator up. And if you have equity and you have debt, the best thing you could do is give our office a call, book an appointment, and get on the phone with one of my loan officers, or even me. You guys can get on the phone with me. So again, it's 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. That's WELEND and the number 4. I want to make sure that everybody knows that this show is interactive. I am doing it live on YouTube, so you can actually put your questions into the feed if you are watching during the show. I'm going to read those out loud, and I'm going to answer those questions for you. If you want to tell me that you're there, like Heather jumped on and she says, "Hi, everyone. Hi, Heather. Thank you so much for watching." You can absolutely do that. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me hi. Say something. Just let me know that you're there and you're watching. I would love to know that. Shelly jumps on. She says, your same exact couch is in my living room. I love it, Shelly. We must be shopping at Living Spaces together. So it's a great couch. It's actually very, very comfortable, and it's here in my studio. So I love that. This is actually, I wish that this was my living room, but I am here at work. This is my studio. Anyway, Shelly, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. We recently closed a loan for Shelly. We're now doing a refinance for her, and hopefully, getting things rolling. So I also want to make sure that you guys all know that you can talk to me. If you call the office and you want your appointment scheduled with me, you can absolutely ask for me. But everybody on my team, and you guys have met them all if you've been watching YouTube, they are all very knowledgeable and they can help you immediately rather than waiting for an appointment on my calendar. So please, when you call, if you'd like an appointment, make sure that you do either say, "I would like to talk with Debbie, I'll wait," or say, "I want to talk to the first person available." Heather's awesome. Heidi's awesome. Tiffany's awesome. Cindy is awesome. And Heather is awesome. They are all fantastic, and you are not going to be steered in the wrong direction, even if it is not me that you can talk to. Carrie is amazing. I might have mentioned one of the girls with an H twice, but Carrie's amazing as well. So please make sure, if you guys want to talk to somebody, we are taking those calls Monday through Sunday. You can get an appointment today. If you are not watching us live on YouTube and it is Saturday and Sunday, please don't feel like you would not be able to get an appointment. You can, and you can talk to somebody today. So if you call the office, you can book an appointment with our call service, even though we are not there and we are not in. You can go to my website, go to mortgagemomradio.com. You can click on that book appointment button, and you can make an appointment on your own. If there is a day and time that you'd like to make an appointment and you do not see that it is available, please send me an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. I would be more than happy to help accommodate you and get you scheduled for an appointment that works with your schedule before or, after hours, if that is what you are needing. So we are going to take a very quick break. And when we get back, I'm off of the debt now at this point. I just, we found that Heather actually was the one that found the article, and it tied in so well to what we were talking about on Monday that I wanted to make sure that I wrapped that back up one more time for you guys to hear that it's not just me telling you that this isn't very important for you guys to look at, but you are hearing this, also right from CNBC, right? It's definitely something that it needs to be top of mind and that you're aware of. But when we come back, we are going to talk about the rising escalator of interest rates and pre-approval. So I'm going to be talking to all of you that have been thinking about buying a home, whether that is your first home, your second home, an investment property, whatever it is that you've been thinking about buying. If you're getting yourself pre-approved, if you've already been pre-approved in the past, we're going to talk about the rising interest rates and what you need to be aware of. So we're going to take a super quick break, and we'll be right back. All right. right. And welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I'm Debbie Marcoux. And if you guys are watching me on YouTube, I told you it was quick, and it is quick. Those things are like 10 seconds. It is long enough for me to take a quick sip of some water or Gatorade. But anyway, so back to it. What did I tell you guys? I told you we were going to be talking about pre-approvals. The interest rates are on the escalator up. What does that mean to you? If you've been thinking about buying a home, if you've already been pre-approved, you're getting pre-approved today. All very, very important for you guys to keep in mind. So we do want to talk about that today and make sure that you guys are ready and you are prepared if you are thinking about buying a home in 2022. So remember, you guys, did you hear what I just said? 2022. We are in the new year. Everybody has things that they, on their wish list or their goal list for this year, their resolutions of 2022. One of those might be to purchase a home. Maybe it was something you wanted to do in 2021, but with limited inventory last year, it was difficult. You weren't able to get your home an offer accepted and get yourself into escrow. And so you're still on that bandwagon. You're still moving forward, trying to get yourself a home, trying to get yourself locked up into a new property. And so 2022, this is your resolution. This is what we need to be aware of. Jenny, you got somebody at the door. So just want to make sure that we are all prepared for that. Interest rates are on their way up, and we want to make sure that you are understanding that if you did get pre-approved last year, last week, 3 weeks ago, 6 months ago, interest rates are changing, and they have been changing daily. And for the most part, they have been going up. So obviously in the mortgage world, we're going to see that interest rates go up and they come down just a little bit. Then they go up a little bit more, and then they come down just a little bit. And they do the exact same thing when they're on the way down. We will see a nice steep slide, and then we'll see a bounce back up a little bit. And then we'll see a nice deep slide, and then we'll bounce back up a little bit. Unfortunately, in 2022 and at the end of 2021, we have been on the escalator up. So we are doing deep slides up and then bounce down just a little bit. Deep slides up and then bounce down just a little bit. So if you were pre-approved 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 2 weeks ago, interest rates are changing and they are going up. What you qualify for is based on your total monthly payment. The monthly payment will go up as the interest rate goes up. So if you were pre-approved for a certain number, and I'm just going to say, let's call it 200,000, and that was your maximum. When you talked to your loan officer, they said 200,000, that is it. That's all you can do. Then if the interest rate today is higher than what it was at that point in time that they did that pre-approval, you are no longer going to qualify for that 200,000. Or you're going to have to think about maybe going to a different loan program, going to a different product, right? Maybe an adjustable rate mortgage instead of a fixed rate mortgage, just depending on what it is that you might need to do to get to that sales price that you're trying to achieve. So make sure that if you are out and you are heavily purchasing a new home, that you are checking in with your loan officer. You are making sure that you are still qualified for that number that they put on that pre-approval letter. If you are ready to go out and look at homes with your real estate agent, and it has been a couple of weeks, couple of months since you've talked to your loan officer, give them a call first. Make sure that everything is still intact, that your loan is still pre-approved, that you can still go to that number that they gave you. This is all going to change this year, especially as things are moving quickly. So please keep that in mind. If you have not repulled your credit report in 3 or 4 months, it is time to do that. We're at the beginning of a tax season. You should have final pay stubs from 2021. You're going to have a brand new W-2 by the end of this month. You need to make sure you are updating your paperwork and you're keeping your file up to date so that you are still qualified for that number that they gave to you prior. The last thing that you want to happen is to go out, find a home, write an offer, finally get that offer accepted, get yourself into escrow or into the transaction with title or your attorney, and then find out from your loan officer when they look at everything updated that you no longer qualify. Maybe you did take on some of that holiday debt that I told you about or that we talked about earlier in the show. And maybe with that new holiday debt, now you don't qualify for that same number any longer. Maybe your student loan payments that were deferred prior are not going to be deferred any longer. So again, you want to make sure that you are reaching out to your loan officer, you're talking with them again, you're making sure that you still qualify for that number that they gave you previously before you get out there and you start falling in love with a home and driving all over town and getting excited. That is the worst letdown that could possibly happen to you. If you want our help, again, I mentioned this many, many times, but we are loan officers at the end of the day. I'm doing these shows, I'm doing this radio show to make sure that you're getting the education and information that you need to stay up to date and make sure that you are in the right place, putting the right foot forward. That is the number one goal of Mortgage Mom Radio. But at the end of the day, we are still loan officers, and to keep the doors open and the lights on, we need to do loans. So we would absolutely be honored if you wanted to work with us and, with me and my team to get your next loan, to do your refinance, to purchase your first property. Let us guide you. Let us help you. Let us consult you. It's all a phone call. It is a phone conversation. Again, we are not super pushy. We are not going to track you down. We are not going to hunt you down. We are not going to text you a million times. We are not going to call you a million times. We're going to consult you, give you the information that you need, get you on the right path with the right foot moving forward. And then we are going to hope that you have built confidence in us and you'd like to work with us to do your financing. That is our goal. If you are looking for a real estate agent to help you once you get pre-approved, we would be more than happy to make that introduction for you as well. We have real estate agents that we work with that are on our team who are amazing and fantastic, and we work in many, many states. I want to remind everybody that it's not just California, even though that's where my butt's sitting in the seat. We are doing loans in Arizona, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Tennessee, Illinois, Georgia. I know I'm missing some, and I know I've probably said some of them already. If there is a state that you are looking for, that you want to get your financing done and you want to call us and you want to talk to us, please do that. If we can't help you in the state that you are in, we will get you referred to somebody that we know that works the same way that we do. And we'll make sure that we hand you off and that they do take care of you. We don't get paid a referral fee for the referral by either a real estate agent or another loan officer. But we want to make sure that if I'm giving you a referral, that I'm sending you in the direction that you are looking. So please understand that we can help you with that. We can get you in all things real estate and mortgage forwarded on the right direction. Shelly jumps on. She says, my refi is in Arizona, and that is correct. So we've got numerous states that we're working in, and we can absolutely help you. If you got your pre-approval done, 3-6 months ago, you are expired at this point. You need to start it over. You need to do it again. You need to have your credit report repulled. This would be a great time for you to be researching and checking to make sure that the person that you talked with the first time is where you want to stay. Maybe you do want to call the office. Maybe you do want to get that consultation and give us a call and talk to us and see if maybe we might fit with you better. So once again, that number is 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. That's WELEND and the number 4. What are a couple other ways you can get us? Go to mortgagemomradio.com. You can see all kinds of information about me and my team there. You can book yourself your own consultation right through the website. If you text the word MOM to 844-935-3634, exact same telephone number, you will get a link to my phone app. From my phone app, you can run monthly payments for all kinds of loan programs, FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional. It's going to calculate mortgage insurance if you don't have that 20% down payment. You can watch our YouTube. You can watch the Homebuyer Workshop series. You can send me an email with questions. You can call our office and you can book an appointment. You can do tons of things with the phone app. It is really pretty cool. So again, you're going to text the word MOM to 844-935-3634. Having that calculator in your hand when you're looking at homes, either out in person with your real estate agent or you're web surfing, redfinrealtor.com or Zillow, it's really, really nice to be able to have that calculator to run those payments to know truly what you can expect in a total monthly payment: principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So get the phone app, give our office a call, schedule yourself an appointment, go to the website, however you feel the most comfortable. Text the word MOM to 844-935-3634. 3634. Get yourself that link for the phone app. We will be back next week, and we are taking calls all weekend long. So call the office, get yourself an appointment, and we will talk to you real soon. We hope you guys have a great one. Bye-bye.
Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Financial Institutions and MLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Florida LO 76508, Georgia 69178, Idaho, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926.
She's the mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call mom.